And finally, we break the world record. Okay, so it's been a long time since we did this last time, but we're here again with another try for breaking the world record for primary only. So there's a few different things from last time. First of all, we are on logs and not on Sorrowful Springs. And the second thing is that the new Ice Paragon has just released. And the Ice Paragon is going to be a huge difference since last time, since it makes other towers deal plus 10 more damage per shot. And one thing you're also maybe wondering is why I'm using Benjamin, since all the others who have done this has used either Asili or Giraldo. The first thing is that I want to be able to afford all the towers I need, because I will not be able to do that with Asili or Giraldo. And the second thing is that he will be able to deal with insides with his ability, which may not seem like much, but it can be very important in the early game. So Benjamin is going to make the majority of our money, but also we're going to use the Desperado to make as much money as possible. Since the middle pass, when it uses his ability, marked balloons make more money when popped. So the early game strategy is spam as much middle pass Desperados as possible. I also place the Desperado as much right as possible, so the ability can have the most amount of time to recharge. And the second thing that we're gonna do is farm pops for our Ice Paragon, since it's gonna be the hardest to farm pops on. And when the Ice Monkeys and Desperado no longer can defend, we're gonna add some Spike Shooters to help defend. We'll also farm pops for the Tag Shooter Paragon later. And basically, when we can't defend anymore, we just add some tier 5 towers that we're gonna turn into Paragons later. So the first Paragon we got was the Ice Monkey Paragon on round 150. And all of our Paragons is gonna be degree 70. Because if I put any extra money into the other Paragons, I won't be able to afford all of them. The second Paragon we get is a Tag Shooter Paragon on round 169. The third Paragon we get was a Boomerang Paragon. And the Boomerang Paragon is gonna be very important on this run, since it increases all the other towers' attack speed. And then we get maybe the strongest Paragon of this run, the Bomb Paragon. It's gonna do the most damage on the bads. And finally we get the Dart Paragon. When we have bought all the Paragons, we're gonna use the remaining money to spam as much Dart Monkeys as possible, since it's a cheap DPS tower and also synchronizes very well with the new Ice Paragon. But now we're already gone past my past record and the former world record, so the question is just how much further can I get? But unfortunately, on round 276, we die. And we're not even close to the world record, since the world record is round 313. So how can I get to round 300 plus? Maybe it's the hero? Have I chose the wrong hero? Maybe Benjamin isn't the best hero? Or should I spend more money on some paragons, and some paragon just be in degree 20? Or maybe, just maybe, we can use tack shooters instead of dart monkeys. But can that really work? Since all the other previous record has used Super Monkey Fan Club, and none have used tack shooters. But I think it's only one way to find out. So this time I'm gonna do things differently. First of all, we're gonna use tack shooters for DPS instead of dart monkeys. And in the early game, we're gonna just put down 9 Desperados instead of 12 or 11 that we had last time. And also we're gonna buy the bomb paragon first this time, since it's gonna be much easier in the early game and you can save up much more money. Bought a bomb paragon around 152, and this is gonna carry us to afford all the next paragons with ease. And after that we're gonna buy the second most expensive paragon. Just like last time, this is gonna be a very crucial tower for this run. And after that we buy the Ice Monkey paragon, and then the Tack Shooter paragon. And finally we get the Dart paragon. But unlike last time, this time we also tested the perfect spot for every paragon to make the most amount of damage on the bed as possible. But after that, it would just put on some embrittlement and then spam as many tack shooter as you can fit. And after all of that, we're just gonna see if this run can make it better than the last one. And then finally, after all this time, we make it to round 315 and we break the world record. So yeah, it would be very helpful if you subscribed or leave a like, because this took a very long time. I mean, all the testing that went into this, and then all the runs, and yeah, it would really, really make me happy.